Hi everyone, you're welcome to chemistry class with this. So today we are going to solve titration question. Here is a question on the board. A is an acid containing 0.103 mole per dm cube of H2SO4 per dm cube of solution. B is a solution of sodium hydroxide. Put A in the burette and titrate it with 25 cm cube portion of B. Tabulate your results and calculate your average titre value. Question 1. From your results and information provided, calculate I. Concentration of B in mole per dm cube. II. Concentration of A in gram per dm cube. III. Concentration of B in gram per dm cube. IV. Number of mole of acid in average titre value. Here is the question. To answer this question, solution. To answer this question, the first thing to do, you put A in the burette and titrate. We are going to do your titration, you titrate, get your values, tabulate your reading, and then from there you get your volume of acid. If you are coming across my video for the first time, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment, and share. In our previous video, I recorded our titration values, which we got our average titre value to be 12.13 centimeter cube. So I will not get back to it. I'm going to use this value as my volume of acid. Now, the first question that follows, concentration of B in mole per dm cube. Concentration of B in mole per dm cube. So here we are asked to find our Ca. We are going to use the formula CaVa over Cb Vb equal to Na over Nb. And then from the question, we are given Ca, we are given Va, we are given Vb, but we don't have Cb. This is what we are going to find. This is our Cb that we are going to find. So let's first of all write our equation of reaction. We have H2SO4 plus sodium hydroxide to get Na2SO4 plus water. That is the equation of the reaction. This is not balanced. We balance it by adding 2 here and 2 here. So the mole ratio is 1:2. So we have our Ca as 0.103 mole per dm cube. We have our Va. Our Va is the volume of acid, the average titre value. Our Va is equal to 12.13 centimeter cube. Our Cb is unknown, we are looking for it. Our Vb is the volume of pipette we use for this titration, either 25 centimeter cube or 20 centimeter cube. But in my school we use 25 centimeter cube. So our Vb is 25 centimeter cube. Our Na from the equation 1:2. Our Na is equal to 1 and our Nb is equal to 2. So first of all, we are solving for concentration of B, which is Cb. We are going to make Cb the subject of the formula. From here, Cb is equal to CaVa Nb all over VBNA. Now we are going to substitute the value. Ca is what? 0.103 mole per dm cube times Va is what? Our Va is 12.13 centimeter cube times Our NB is what? NB is 2 all over. Our VB is what? We have VB as 25 centimeter cube times our NA is equal to 1. Please use your calculator and simplify it. So at this point, what we got is 0.1 mole per dm³. So we just got our CB to be 0.1 mole per dm³. Then the next question now say concentration of A in gram per dm³. I'm going to clean the board, sorry. For this one, we just solve the I. Then for the II, let me manage the board. For II, concentration of A in gram per dm³. So we are going to use mass concentration. Concentration of A in gram per dm³, that is mass concentration. Mass concentration is equal to molar conc times molar mass. And remember we are talking about H2SO4. So we are going to find the molar mass of H2SO4, which is 1 times 2 plus 32 plus 16 times 4. With this, we are getting 98 gram per mole. And then we have already found our molar concentration to be this. So we have mass conc. Mass conc is equal to 0.1 mole per dm³ times 98 gram per mole. So sorry, we are talking about concentration of A in gram per dm³. Molar concentration of A is given in the question as 0.103. So we are using 0.103 times 98. And that gives us 10.09 gram per dm³. So we just got the mass concentration of acid as 10.09 gram per dm³. Now we are going to the next question. Concentration of B in gram per dm³. Concentration of B in gram per dm³. I'm going to clean this side. So we are asked to find the mass concentration of B as well. So we are using the formula. Mass conc is equal, the same formula we use here, molar conc times molar mass. Molar concentration times molar mass. Now let's find the molar mass for sodium hydroxide. We have 23 plus 16 plus 1, and that gives us 40 grams per mole. Then the molar mass for sodium hydroxide, we found this initially to be 0.1 mole per dm cube. So at this point we are going to have 0.1 mole per dm cube times 40 grams per mole. So the mole cancel mole. So our answer is 4 grams per dm cube. Then the next question now says number of mole of acid in average titre value. We are asked to calculate the number of mole of acid in average titre value. To solve that particular question, we are going to have, for the IV, we are asked to find the number of mole of acid in average titre. So we are going to use the number of mole is equal to CV. So this C is the molar concentration of A, while this V, the volume of acid in dm cube. So at this point we are going to have our C is what? Our C is 0.103 mole per dm cube. Our V is what? Our V is 12.13 divided by 1,000. We are converting to 1,000, and that will give us 0.0. So that's giving us 0.01213. So our n is equal to 0.103 times 0.01213. Use your calculator. And our answer is 0.001249. So the number of mole of acid in average titre value is 0.001249. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video. Bye.